Let's link the thumbs together overhead. Really lengthen the body. Press into the right heel and roll your shoulders over to your left. Careful on your back. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, press into the left heel. Roll your shoulders over to your right. Do one more each way. See if you want to put your heels wider than your mat, it might help. And still lengthen the spine, lengthen the whole body as you're doing that. Very careful on your back and your shoulders. Once you've done the last one, draw the knees into your chest. Give them a hug and rock from side to side. Let's do the first twist, dropping the knees over to your left, both of them. I'm helping with the left hand to push it over. Right arm comes down onto the mat, shoulder blades stay flat, and hold. Take a couple of long breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose if you can. Make your way back to center. I'm drawing the knees into the chest. So I'm keeping them close as I'm dropping them over to the right. Helping with the right hand if it's nice. But left shoulder blades are staying flat, looking over left shoulder is also nice on the neck, probably. Take one more breath. Come back to center. Bring your feet by your bum, feet flat. Getting ready for shoulder bridges, arms by your side. Take about 3 dynamic shoulder bridges, lifting tailbone. Inhaling as you lift the hips. Exhale, articulate the spine. Bring the hips onto the mat, starting from the top of your spine. Couple more times. Make sure your feet are staying hip distance. Make sure your neck is long. Make sure you squeeze the glutes on the top. When you're coming up to the last one, stay up on the top. Hold. Squeeze the glutes again. Make sure there is no tension on your lower back. I'm interlacing the fingers under the hips straight away. Tucking shoulder blades under. Straight elbows, push the little fingers into the mat and lift the hips higher. Give your pelvis one more tuck, chin off your chest. And you can stay here, or I'm going to kind of twist in that position. I'm releasing the hands and reaching the right fingertips towards the top of the mat above overhead and rolling slightly to my left shoulder, looking over to my left, reaching right fingertips to the left. Coming back to center. Bringing right hand under the hips, tucking right shoulder blade under if you can, reaching left fingertips towards the top of the mat, overhead, roll onto your right shoulder slightly, reach left fingertips towards your right. I'm doing one more each way. If it doesn't feel good, don't worry too much about it. Just hold your shoulder bridge. It might be a nice twist in the back, in the upper back, lower back. Nice stretch in the shoulders, and I'm doing the last one. And please make sure there is no tension on your lower back. Once you're back to center, release the shoulder blades, tuck your pelvis and bring the hips onto the mat. Draw the knees into your chest, rock side to side a few times if it feels nice. Let's activate the stomach muscles, crunching up, helping the knees as you lift the shoulders high, pressing lower back in. Releasing legs into tabletop, releasing fingertips towards the top of the mat, towards the feet this time. Neck is long, double chin. Extend the left leg out 45 degrees, bring the right knee into your chest. Inhale, meet the knees above your hips. Exhale, swap. Inhale together. Exhale, right knee in, left leg straight. Inhale together. Exhale, swap. Do another 4. 3, 2, and the last one. Bring the knees in, rock yourselves up onto your bum into a seated position. I'm crossing the ankles, the right in front of the left. Not that it matters too much, but we will change at some point. Sitting up straight, couple of side bends, left hand by my side. Right arm reach up, inhale, and exhale, reach over. Leaning over to your left. Keep your right bum cheek on the mat and hold that stretch. Feel the right side of your body, obliques stretching. Back to center, right hand on the mat, reaching left arm high, sending left bum cheek rooted to the mat, and lean over to your right, hold. Come back to center. I'm changing the feet and I'm doing a couple of twists in the spine afterwards. I've got left foot in front of the right. Twisting to the left first, but again, it doesn't matter. And hold right fingertips on the left knee, left fingertips behind me, lengthening back, looking over left shoulder. Come back to center, change. Lengthen the back, looking over your right shoulder. Once you're back to center, find yourselves on all fours. Rolling over the ankles is always a good option if it doesn't hurt your knees. And then once you're on all fours, cat and cow, stacking hips and shoulders. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Loosen up your back, mainly your lower back. Make sure you tug the chin as well. You might feel a nice stretch in the neck as well. Last one for me. Find neutral spine, long neck, long arms. Reach the right arm towards the ceiling as if you were opening the door to the right. Keep the hips stacked on top of the knees. Reach up and hold. Make sure your neck stays long. Right thumb is pointing towards the front of the mat. And when you're ready, thread the needle, reach the right arm underneath the left armpit. I'm going all the way into the mat, relaxing right shoulder, right ear on the mat. Hold it here. Let's focus on the back of your right shoulder by reaching left fingertips towards the front of the mat. Straight left elbow. And turn the left armpit towards the mat. And you should feel the back of your right shoulder. On the twist in the back, I'm bringing left heel of the hand under the shoulder and slowly opening the door up to the left, reaching left fingertips towards the ceiling. Please be careful with that. Keep your neck long. Again, left thumb pointing towards the front of the mat and hold. You can always rest the left hand on your lower back and maybe turning the left shoulder and elbow towards the ceiling. Or see if you feel more in the lower back. Untangle and come back to center. Find yourself on all fours. See if you want to do maybe a cat, maybe a cow. Find neutral spine. Lengthen the neck and the arms. Open the door to the left so we can take the twist in the back on the left side. Hold. Left thumb is pointing to the front, right arm straight. Notice the difference between the two sides. And thread the needle. Reach under your right armpit. Rest your left shoulder, left ear on the mat. Focusing on the stretch. Back of your shoulder first. Right fingertips walk to the front of the mat. Once the right elbow is straight, drop the right armpit towards the mat. You should feel the back of your left shoulder. Focusing on the twist if you want. Bringing the right hand back, reaching right fingertips towards the ceiling, right thumb to the front. And feel that nice twist in the back. Feel anything in the shoulders, in the neck. Draw your right shoulder blades towards your lumbar spine, towards the tailbone. Maybe place the right hand on the lower back if it feels good. And turn the right shoulder up. Start untangling right hand on the mat, find all fours. Once you're there, a few circles into the wrists, or maybe cat and cow. Anything that feels good after that twist. And lie onto your front if you're ready. I'm keeping the feet hip distance and the hands underneath the shoulders. We've got about 3 mini cobras, activating back muscles. Squeeze the elbows by your side and lengthen the neck. Inhale, lift, only feeling the top of your shoulders, the top of your back muscles. Exhale onto the mat. Keep squeezing the elbows by your sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Press the feet into the mat a little bit harder. With the last one, we twist. Inhale, lift and look over one shoulder. Exhale, come back all the way onto the mat. Other way around. Inhale, lift and look over the other shoulder. Exhale, come back all the way onto the mat. Feet back onto your heels when you're ready. Lengthen the spine first. Find child's pose. I'm going to put my toes together and the knees wide. And take just a breath, maybe 2 to stretch. I'm coming onto the fingertips with straight elbows and rocking side to side, loosening the shoulders. I promise we won't be here for too long because I know some of you won't love it on your knees. And doing a couple of twists each way whilst in this position. I'm stacking forearms one in front of the other. And then reaching one forearm up or one fingertip up towards the ceiling as you inhale. Keep sinking the heels towards the bum towards the heels if you can, and then change over. So we've got 4 all together. Taking your time, and make sure you feel the shoulders stretching. But I'm feeling my back, but in a nice way. Twisting is always very healthy on the spine, as long as it doesn't cause too much impingement or pain in the lower back. This is my number 3. But I'm taking my time, maybe taking it slightly further if you want. Keep lengthening the back. Once you've done the last one, take your time because some of you are still just finishing it off. Very slowly, find your first downward dog. I'm just getting there, and once you're there, pedal the heels. Lengthen the arms. Turn the tailbone up. Loosen your neck. If you're not in the chin. Side to side with the head. Find your downward dog with slightly bent knees and heels off slightly. Turn the knees over to your right and drop the hips to your left, and hold in that position. You should feel a stretch down the right side. Come back to center and change. Turn the knees to your left, drop the hips to your right. And feel the stretch down the left side of your body. I'm feeling it in the shoulders, sides of my shoulders and the obliques. Come back to center, find static downward dog. I'm going to put my feet slightly wider than the hips, bending knees a bit more. On your next inhale, bend the knees even more, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. I'm still taking little steps. Anytime you want, please hop it. Make it a bit harder on yourself, but please be careful. Halfway lift once you're there. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Hang your head, grab the elbows with the opposite hand, swing side to side. Generous bend in the knees. Hopefully your back muscles are starting to feel better, warmer, less stiff. Let's twist again. You can leave that out. You can always use blocks under your hands. Left fingertips on the mat, bending left knee. Right arm reaches up. Think about long spine, so bend the knees as much as you need to. Change. Right fingertips bound down, bending right knee very generously, left arm up. I inhale as I reach. I exhale, change, but you need a couple of breaths. If you need a couple of breaths, that's fine. I'm doing one more each way, and I'm taking my time. I'm starting to feel good in the back. This is my last one. Make sure it's a nice feeling. Once you're back to center, one more fold onto the thighs. Maybe hug the back of your knees if it's nice. Hold for a breath. Walk the hands up on the thighs slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Head and shoulders are the last one to come up. Sweep the arms up when you're there. Inhale. Interlace the fingers. Place the fingers behind your head and squeeze your elbows towards the back of the mat. Slight bend in the knees, draw the belly button in, and feel that the ribs, the last two ribs, are coming towards the back of the mat, keeping the tummy tight. Shoulders away from the ears, and we are going to do 4 twists again. Twisting one way, make sure the hips are looking to the front. Back to center, and I'm feeling the stomach muscles working. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Elbows wide, shoulders away from the ears. Hips are pointing to the front, one more each way. I'm feeling the glutes working as well. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Stay upright. Inhale one more time, center. Exhale, twist. Come back to center. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale as the heart center. Circle the arms all the way around. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward, forward. Take your time to stretch onto the thighs. Hug the back of your knees. Hold for another breath. Your next inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the back. Exhale, high plank. I'm still stepping. You can hop, jump anytime you want. Hold for another breath. Find the core muscles, long arms. Prepare for chaturanga, inhaling, exhale, sink through. I'm still dropping knees. You go for your full if you're ready. Press the feet into the mat. I'm staying with cobra so I can twist on the top again. Maybe lift higher into full cobra. Inhale, long neck. Look over one shoulder. Come all the way onto the mat. Very careful. Stay with mini cobra if it hurts your back. One more. Inhale, lift. Look over the other shoulder. I'm feeling it in my back, but in a nice way. It's stretching it. Come back to center all the way to the mat. Sitting through child's pose. Inhale. I'm tucking the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Bit more pedaling if you need it. Take a breath with that. And find static downward dog. If you need the feet wider for the twists, again, feel free. I'm reaching right fingertips towards the outside of the left leg, maybe towards the heel. Grab where you can, left arm straight. Gently pull and hold. Change. Right hand on the mat. Left hand reaches over, outside of the right thigh, maybe the ankle if it's there. Gently pull, hold. Left hand on the mat. Stretch into downward dog. Slight bend in the knees, be nice to yourself. On your next inhale, lift the right heel, three-legged dog. Squeeze the glute first, keep the hips level, hold for a breath, and then start opening, lift higher, stack the hips, and bend the right knee on the top. Hold it here, straight arms. Make sure the left elbow is straight if you can. Drop the chest towards the mat. Maybe lower your left heel towards the mat. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, bring the right knee to the nose. Give it a tap. And step through between the thumbs. Take your time. Right knee bends, left knee straight. Let's start with an easy twist. Inhale, reach up with the right arm and hold. Take your time to stack the right shoulder on top of the left to straighten the left knee. Send the left heel to the back and bend the right knee even more. Put the left knee onto the mat, but make sure you bring the left knee a little bit towards the left side of the mat. Sweep up into crescent moon. I'm keeping left toes tucked under. Big inhale as you lengthen up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist to your right. Once you're there, press the elbow into the knee. For the next inhale, lengthen the crown of the head to the front of the mat. And exhale, press into the knee. See if you can press your right knee towards the outside, right side of the mat. Just gently, and maybe bend it more. Press into the left elbow even more. Press into the left heel of the hand with the right heel of the hand. Look over your right shoulder, feel the twist in the back. Sweep both thumbs up, crescent moon. Level the hips, lengthen up to the ceiling. Inhale. This time give it a slight back bend. Exhale. Keep lengthening your lower back instead of collapsing into it. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, half split, fingertips on the mat. Framing the front foot or a block, or you can bring the fingertips closer to the left heel because it's early days. Lengthen the spine on your next inhale and fold your forehead towards the right toes on your exhale. Send the right hip to the back, hold. Take the long breaths. Modified side angle. Bend the right knee. Bring both hands on the inside of the right foot. I'm coming onto fingertips. Bend the left heel into your bum and pivot the left heel to the right side of the mat until the shin is parallel to the front side of the mat. Reach the left arm up and lengthen. Long line between the right fingertips and left fingertips. Bend the right knee slightly more and press the right elbow into the inside of the right knee. Might feel some inner thigh stretch. Bring the left bicep to the ear and feel that long stretch between the left fingertips and the left knee. Bend the right knee more. Maybe come onto the right hand, flatten it on the mat. And sweep the left hand down onto the mat. Sweep the left foot back into the middle of the mat. Tuck it under. Frame the right foot. Lift the back knee, shoot the right foot back into high plank. Get ready for chaturanga. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through. Let's do a couple more twists again in a mini cobra. Press the feet in, long neck. I'm starting, sorry, that's a full cobra. Inhale, lift, look over one shoulder. Long neck, please. Come all the way onto the mat. One more. Cobra and twist. Once you're back to center, find your way into downward dog. Feel free to see through child's pose or leave it out. Hold for a breath. Next inhale, lift the left heel, three-legged dog. Hold it square first. Let's squeeze the left glute. And on your next inhale, start lifting higher and opening, stacking hips. Bend the left knee heel to bum. See if you can lower your right heel closer to the mat with your straight arms. Level the hips on your inhale. Draw the belly button in. Exhale, left knee to the nose. And step through. Press into the heels of your hands. Come onto the left fingertips, and it's easier. Well, slightly, still hard. Keeping back knee straight. Left arm up, easy twist. Make sure your right hand is flat at this point, and take your time to stack the shoulders. Bend the left knee. Send the right heel to the back of the mat. Open the lungs, the chest, lengthen the back. Drop the right knee onto the mat. Make sure the right knee comes a little bit to the right side of the mat, so you have the balance. Sweep the arms up, crescent moon. Lengthen up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist to your left. Pressing the elbow into the knee. Taking about 3 breaths to lengthen back. To twist, pressing into the heels of the hands, into the elbow. And pressing the left knee outwards towards the left side of the mat, whilst you're bending the left knee slightly more if it's there. Sweep both arms up, crescent moon. Inhale to lengthen up, and there is your little back bend. If you're very careful and you keep the lower back long, exhale. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, half split, fingertips on the mat, framing the front foot. Or bring the fingertips closer to the right knee if you're coming with me. Straighten left knee. Send the left hip back. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, forehead to the left toes. Still a gentle stretch. But see how you feel. You might feel warmer already. Modified side angle, bending the left knee, bringing both hands on the inside of the left foot, coming onto fingertips to start with, bending right heel into the bum, right foot over to the left, and reach the right arm up. Create a straight line between the left fingertips and the right fingertips. Stack the shoulders, press into the left inside of the left knee with the left elbow, and then bend the left knee more. Maybe put the right hand flat. Turn the right shoulder up. I'm feeling the inner thighs, but I'm feeling my back. Right bicep to the ear to stretch the right side even more. Long line between right fingertips and the right knee. Bend the left knee more. Sweep the right hand down. Find runner's lunge first. Push the right foot back, tug the toes under, lift the back knee. Frame the left foot and shoot the left foot back once you're there. Inhale for chaturanga, exhale, sink through. I'm still staying with cobra so I can do the twists. 2 of them. Inhale, lift, one shoulder first, all the way onto the mat. Other way, make sure your neck is long. Other way. All the way down, sitting through child's pose if you need to, or find your downward dog in your own time. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, step or jump the feet together in the front of the mat so the big toes are touching. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward. Inhale, chair pose. Squeeze the knees. Sweep the arms up. And hold. Your bum is no lower than your knees. It can be higher. It doesn't really matter. But make sure you're squeezing your knees together. Let's twist, hands to heart center, twisting to the right. Press the elbow into the knee when you're ready. Make sure your knees stay together and then lengthen the back. Press into the knee, look over your right elbow if it's there. Find your balance. Couple more breaths here. See if you want to straighten your elbows. But knees are staying together. Lengthen back. Reach right fingertips to the ceiling. Bring it back to center. Sweep the arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold, because I'm nice. You're giving the legs a little bit of a break. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hold. Hands to heart center, twist to your left. Press the elbow into the knee. Take your time to lengthen back, to press into the knee, knees together. Maybe look over your left elbow. A couple more breaths to open the arms if you want, but make sure you keep your back straight-ish. Squeezing knees together. Hands back to heart center. Sweep the arms up, chair, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Oh. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga or high plank. Take your time, no twists this time. Find cobra or upward dog. Let's meet in downward dog. Take a breath to stretch. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog. Keep the hips square. Step through between the thumbs. Knee to nose is always good, but that's optional. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Sweep nice and tall. Exhale, warrior two, left heel flat. Open the arms in a T. Bend the right knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Right fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, side angle. This is your proper side angle, elbow on the knee or fingertips on the inside of the knee. Let's extend it. Left bicep to the ear. And sweep both thumbs up. Find runner's lunge. Side plank. Good time to drop the left knee and push into a star pose. Right foot goes to the back, or push the right foot back and find a side plank with the left knee straight. Hold, stack the shoulders and hips, and turn into high plank. We've got a back extension, so we'll meet on your front. Inhale forward and exhale, find yourself on your front. You can go through a slow chaturanga or drop the knees. Once you're there, bring the arms out into a cactus and press the feet into the mat. Inhale, lift the arms in a cactus, keep your neck long, and exhale, come back down. Can you keep your feet on the mat while you're doing that? Inhale, lift, and exhale, come down. Now listen, we've got another 4. If you've got neck issues, stay with this. If you can take it on your neck, inhale, lift, exhale, reach the arms to the front. Keep your neck long. Inhale, back to cactus. Exhale, come onto the mat. We've got 3 more. Choose one. There shouldn't be any tension on your neck. Inhale, lift. It should be your upper back, the back of your shoulders. Exhale, reach to the front. Exhale, inhale, cactus. Exhale onto the mat. I've got 2 more. If it's too much, just take a break. Keep the feet pressing into the mat to keep the lumbar spine flat. And come all the way onto the mat. I'm relaxing the head on the stacked hands. So bring those hands under the shoulder, under the forehead. Bend your knees and push your feet side to side. Let's meet in downward dog. Going through a full press up is always good. Otherwise, if you're coming with me, I'm just pushing back into child's pose. Inhale. Going through a rounded back and exhale, downward dog. Taking 1 more breath here. Please choose your options. Choose the level you need, what your body needs, what you want to do. It's your practice. Inhale, lift the left heel, 3-legged dog. Keep the hips square. Exhale, step through. Tap on the nose is always good if it's there. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, warrior two, right heel flat, arms in a T. Open the hips, bend the left knee, shoulders away from the ears. Reverse the warrior, left fingertips flip, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, side angle, left elbow on the left knee or the inside. Extending straight away, right bicep by the ear and turning right armpit and hip to the ceiling. Sweep the arms up, frame the left foot. Side plank, drop the right knee with me or push the left foot back if you're ready. Left arm up, find star or side plank. Stack the hips and shoulders. Hold for one more breath. Come into high plank. Again, we've got a little bit more on our front, so let's meet there. I'm going through chaturanga. Inhale forward, drop the knees if you need to. Exhale, meet me on your front. This time I'm stacking right hand under the forehead, reaching left arm back for a quad stretch, bending left knee, grab the left ankle. Press the knees together, press the hips, pubic bone into the mat. Maybe flex the left foot and feel the front of your thigh stretching. Send the tailbone to the back of the mat. Keep holding onto your left knee, and you can always stay with that or reach the right fingertips to the front, and please be very careful with the next bit. Roll your right shoulder away from the ears, press into the right palm, and that's going to lift your shoulders slightly. Send the tailbone to the back of the mat by pressing the hips into the mat and drawing belly button away from the mat. Press into the left hand with the left ankle, that will lift your knee off the mat. And if it doesn't hurt your back, see if you can lift your right fingertips. It's like a half bow pose. And bring it onto the mat. You might want to relax for a sec before we do the other side. Maybe hips side to side. Maybe bringing the arms to the front. And again, I'm going through stages. Please stay with the option that doesn't hurt your back, but it gives you some stretch or work in the back muscles. Left hand under the forehead, right arm reaches back, starting with the quad stretch, grabbing right foot, ankle if you can, knees together. Maybe flex your right foot, definitely pressing the hips, the pubic bone into the mat, and feel the stretch in the front of your right thigh to start with. Don't forget, staying with this is always good for me. I'm reaching left fingertips to the front, pressing the palm into the mat. That lifts my shoulders slightly. Make sure the shoulders are gliding away from your ears, lengthening the neck. Then gently pressing into the right hand. Make sure you draw the belly button away from the mat at the same time. That lifts your shoulders slightly higher. And see if you want to lift the left hand. And I'm bringing it onto the mat. Stacking hands under the forehead, pushing hips side to side, or maybe windscreen wipers with the feet. Let's meet in downward dog. Press up is good, or leave it out. Take another breath. Going through the flow, this really simple flow you've already done. Feel free to leave out chaturangas. Inhale, lift the right heel behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Give it a tap if you can, step through. Runner's lunge. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, arms in a T, left heel flat. Reverse the warrior, flip the right palm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side angle. This time I'm landing the right fingertips on the outside of the right foot. Extend it straight away. Left bicep to the ear. cartwheel the left hand down. Find runner's lunge. Shoot the right leg back. Take a big inhale, either chaturanga or meeting downward dog. Exhale. And cobra upward dog. Don't forget, dropping the knees is always good. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the left heel behind you, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, right heel flat, arms in a T. Reverse the warrior, left fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale, side angle, left fingertips on the outside of the left foot for me. And I'm extending right bicep to the ear. Sweep the arms down, crescent lunge. Oh, sorry, that's a runner's lunge. Sweep the left foot back, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga or downward dog. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's do that one more time each way. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, left heel flat, arms in a T. Reverse the warrior, right fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle straight away, left bicep to the ear. Runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale, push the right foot back, high lunge. That's a high plank, sorry. Inhale, prepare, exhale, chaturanga or downward dog. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left heel up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior two, right heel flat, arms in a T. Reverse the warrior, left fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, right bicep to the ear. Inhale, runner's lunge, right hand on the mat. Exhale, high plank, left foot to the back. Inhale, prepare for chaturanga. Exhale, sink through or downward dog. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold for a breath. Bend your knees. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the front, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, gently fold onto the thighs and hold for a breath. Feel the hamstring stretching, slight bending the knees. Bend your knees enough so that the fingertips come onto the mat in front of the feet or framing the feet. Flatten the back slightly, draw the belly button in. Standing split, push the left heel behind you. The left heel starts traveling up. Starting with squared hips, maybe not lifting the left heel much higher than the hips. And then take a big inhale as you exhale, fold the chest and lift the left heel higher. If you're ready, you can always grab the back of your right foot with the right hand. Sorry, that's your right leg. But you might want to replace the left fingertip somewhere to have the balance. And then take another 3 breaths. Lift the left heel high. Drop the head and shoulders to feel the right hamstrings working. Bring the left heel in line with your hip and level the hips. Bring the fingertips underneath your chest. And think about a warrior 3, but I'm keeping the fingertips on the mat. So it's kind of a supported warrior 3. Flex the left foot, point it towards the mat. Imagine a straight line between the crown of your head and the left heel. I'm bending right knee slightly. See what you need. Standing up into a stalk. I need to bend the right knee even more. I need to flatten the back. And start hinging up. Bring the left knee into the chest. And if you can, reach both arms up to the ceiling. Hold. Tree pose. I'm turning the left knee outwards. And bringing the left heel up on the inside of the right thigh somewhere, calf, all the way up to the groin. Once you're there, hands to heart center. Tug the pelvis, squeeze the glutes, turn the left knee out and feel the push. Left heel into the thigh, right thigh into the left heel. Feel the groin opening. See if you want to lengthen the tree by reaching the arms up. And hold. Draw up your pelvic floor. Think about stopping the flow of the wee. Think about drawing the belly button towards the lower back and release the shoulders away from the ears. Take one more breath. Bring the hands to heart center. Bring the knees to the front. And release into stalk, but I'm keeping the hands by my heart. Tricky bit. Half moon pose from here. Think about going through a warrior 3 slowly. And once the left heel is in the back, reach the right fingertips towards the mat and you need to open the body. Land the right fingertips first and then stack the shoulders and hips and maybe reach the left fingertips towards the ceiling. Flex the left foot out to the left side of the mat. Bend the right knee and step into a 5-pointed star. Left foot steps all the way to the back of the mat. Once you're there, just reach both arms up. Turn the feet parallel. Make sure your feet are wide. Inhale and exhale. Fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Take your time. You've got about 3 breaths here to stretch out the hamstrings, inner thighs, tailbone up, slide bending the knee, having a little wiggle around if you need to. I know you can feel your right hamstrings now. Walk your fingertips over to your left side. And let's grab the back of the left leg somewhere to stretch the left hamstring slightly more. I'm turning the shoulders towards it. Give it a gentle pause somewhere in the back of your left leg. You're either bending both knees equally or keeping both knees straight equally. Come back to center and hold the stretch in the center for a breath, maybe 2. Walk to the right foot and stretch the hamstrings on the right side more. My feet are still parallel. I'm trying to line my shoulders up with my right foot, which is quite tricky. Make sure there is no back pain. Come back to center one more time. One more stretch. Bend both knees generously and flatten your back. Put the hands on your hips and hinge up. Look to the front of the mat and step to the front of the mat, feet hip distance. Shake it out, shake it out. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, and give your hamstrings a very gentle stretch still, unless you feel you're feeling quite warm. Maybe pull a bit harder, but have a slight bend in the knees and turn your tailbone up. Let's do the other side, fingertips on the mat, standing split. Decide where you want the fingertips. Bend the left knee and push your right heel behind you. I'm keeping the hips squared just to start with. Take a big inhale and then lift the right heel higher, drop the shoulders lower as you exhale. Take a few breaths, grabbing the back of your left leg is always good. You might want to play with the right fingertips to find the balance. Feel the right glute working, lifting the right leg. So it's not just simply in the mobility of your left hamstrings, it's strength in the hamstrings and strength in the right glute. Supported warrior 3, lowering your right heel to hip level, maybe higher, fingertips under your chest, so walk them forward, level the hips, lengthen the back. I'm bending my left knee slightly to have the square hips. Think about the straight line between the crown of your head and the right heel. Stand up into stalk. I'm bending left knee more. Try and hinge up with a flat back. Stand up, maybe arms to the ceiling, right knee into the chest. Hold for a breath. Tree pose. Right knee, a heel into the inner thigh or calf. Find your way there. Right knee turns out to the side, hands to heart center for me. Lengthen back, squeezing glutes, tucking pelvis, pulling up pelvic floor. See if you want to reach up to the ceiling with the fingertips, just to make it more challenging. Once you've got the straight elbows, release the shoulders away from the ears and lengthen spine. Keep pushing right knee outwards. I'm bringing hands back to heart center. I'm turning the knees to the front, finding stalk, lifting the knees high. Half moon. Start pushing through warrior 3. Push the right heel back. I still have the hands to the heart center. Bring the left fingertips to the mat. And once you manage to land them, start stacking shoulders and hips. And reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Right foot is flexing out to the right side of the mat. Your belly button in. Step into 5-pointed star. Bend the left knee. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Once you're there, turn the feet parallel. Wide feet, inhale. And exhale, fold. Take a couple of breaths, tailbone up, hamstrings are nice and warm. So take your time. Couple of side lunges. I'm starting on the right side, walking the hands over. Use strength if you want. I'm helping with the hands, making sure I'm feeling the inner thigh stretching. If you have any options here, you've got plenty of time to play or focus on the stretch. I tend to keep the right elbow on the inside of the right knee. Think about flat back at some point. Coming through the middle, wide-legged forward fold just for a breath, turning the feet parallel, reaching further behind you if you can. And then walk to the left heel. Turn the left toes as they need to sit into side lunge on the left side. Take your time to play with any options, any arm positions you've got. Keep left elbow on the inside of the left knee, lengthening spine at some point, feeling the inner thigh stretching. Walking through center, wide-legged forward fold for the last time. Turning feet parallel and forward to the thighs or towards the mat. Nice. Beautiful everyone. Bend the knees. Straighten your arms, flatten the back. Put your hands on your hips and hinge up from the hips. The front of the mat. Turn. Step up. Feet hip distance. Shake them out. Sweep the arms up. Inhale into standing cobra. And exhale, hands to heart center. Find yourself on your bum. Sit down on your bum, however you get there. Let's do a forward fold. Grabbing your strap is a good time. I've got feet together. Flash out of the way. Lifting spine, inhale. Exhale, fold. Hold your forward fold. Feel the inner hamstring stretching. Take a few deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. On your next inhale, lengthen the back like a halfway lift, easing out of the stretch. And exhale, fold maybe slightly further. Sit back up slowly, easing out of the stretch. We are doing a glute stretch. You might want to go into your back. If you want to do the log pose with me, just please be aware. It can be a lot on the knees. The log pose, I'm going to face you. I've got left foot a little bit further away from my groin. And theoretically, you stack the right heel above the left knee. And you try and press your right knee onto the top of the left heel. And if you look down, there's a proper triangle there between your inner thighs. Again, going onto your back is good. Play around with that position where you feel the glutes stretching. I actually feel my inner thighs as well. And hold for a few breaths. Make sure you feel your glutes stretching. Make sure there is no knee pain. Keep your eyes closed. And slowly and gently untangling, doing the glutes on the other side so you can stay where you are if you're on your back already. Slowly and carefully finding the stretch. Make sure you feel the glutes on the other side. No knee pain. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And ease yourself out of that glute stretch.
take your time to sit yourself back up with us if you want, but take plenty of time. I'm going to shake the legs out. If and when you're ready, just roll onto your side and find yourself in a seated position with long spine and comfortable leg position. Shoulders back, long spine. Drop the chin to the chest and grab the back of your head again to gently pull down. Release the head and kind of just bring your chin towards your left shoulder through a deep chin drop to the right shoulder. So it's not a full circle. Just go back to back, side to side. Feel where you need to stretch very carefully. See if you want to round your back slightly. And sit up tall. Drop the head back. Drop the chin to the chest again. Take the circle away. Take the circle the other way. Come back to center. Center your gaze as well. In your right hand, or just grab the what's that now? Outer thigh of your right side. Drop the right shoulder away from the ear. If you're looking to the front, drop the left ear to the shoulder. See if you want to reach over with the left hand. Help that stretch, to stretch the top of your right shoulder and then very gently. And then to the side, I'm sitting on my left hand. Center your gaze right here to the shoulder. Maybe reach over with the right hand and gently pull, very carefully. Come back to center. Just shake out your head or any kind of movement you need. Reach both thumbs up, take a big inhale to finish it off. Hands towards center.